Uju, the ungrateful stepdaughter. In the small, bustling village of Ibom in Abia State, a woman named Betty was the subject of endless gossip. Known for her wayward ways, Betty was infamous for her unrestrained lifestyle, which earned her the title, "a woman for every man." Her reputation was cemented by the fact that she had children scattered across the compounds of Ibom, each from a different father. Among these children was Uju, a girl born out of wedlock. Maduka, a wealthy and respected businessman living in Lagos, was one of Betty's victims. Despite his accomplishments, the shame of fathering a child with Betty hung over him like a dark cloud. His relatives in Ibom never accepted Uju, treating her as an unwanted reminder of Maduka's mistake. Still, Maduka was a man of honor. Though he had moved on and married a beautiful, younger woman named Inobong from Akwa Ibom State, he ensured that Betty and Uju were well cared for in the village. Maduka's life with Inobong in Lagos was the picture of happiness. They had two beautiful children, a boy and a girl, who grew up in a loving, supportive home. Maduka's wealth and hard work ensured that his family lacked nothing. Meanwhile, Uju grew up under the care of her mother in Ibom. Unfortunately, Betty's influence on Uju was deep and far-reaching. Uju inherited not only her mother's beauty but also her reckless behavior. As she matured, she adopted Betty's lifestyle, wandering from place to place and causing whispers to spread in the village, just as her mother had. Despite the distance and the circumstances, Maduka's children in Lagos recognized Uju as their half-sister. They were raised to value family, and as they grew older and successful in their respective fields, they tried to extend a helping hand to her. Uju, however, was not grateful. She saw their success as a stark contrast to her own life and resented them deeply. Instead of accepting their help and advice, she harbored envy and bitterness. One day, Maduka's son, Kolechi, returned to the village to visit his father's hometown. He brought gifts for Uju and her mother, hoping to build a bridge between them. Uju accepted the gifts with a forced smile, but her jealousy only grew. She began to spread rumors about Kolechi and his sister, accusing them of looking down on her because of her background. Inobong, hearing of the rumors, was heartbroken. She had always treated Uju as part of the family, even sending money and clothes to her in the village. When Maduka learned of Uju's behavior, he was deeply disappointed. He called her to Lagos to discuss her actions, hoping to guide her back onto the right path. During their meeting, Uju accused her father of neglecting her and favoring his children with Inobong. Maduka, with tears in his eyes, reminded her of all he had done for her and her mother, despite the challenges and opposition from his relatives. "I have never abandoned you, Uju," he said. "But you must take responsibility for your life. Bitterness will only destroy you." Uju returned to the village, but the words of her father lingered in her mind. She began to reflect on her choices and the consequences of her envy. However, change was not easy for her, and her relationship with her siblings remained strained. In the end, Uju's story became a cautionary tale in Ibom. The villagers often used her life as an example to teach their children about gratitude and the dangers of envy. While Uju's journey toward redemption was long and uncertain, her story served as a reminder that family, no matter how complicated, is a bond that should be cherished, not poisoned by jealousy.
Hope you enjoyed the stories. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting stories.